Welcome to another Pike and Shot battle. In this one, I have a friendly paired match against Awesome 4. I have the Scots Royalist against his Parliamentarian. The Scottish cavalry is, it's not good. The Light Lancers have impact only against, well, basically trash. It gets cancelled out by Pike, of course, but also gets cancelled out by Impact Pistol, which is what the Parliamentarian horse uses. Then there's the Scots horse, which is unarmored average horse with shooting pistol and pistol melee, but no impact capability. With that in mind, and considering the wide open field, I decided to go for a swarm of infantry. A little bit risky, I am fielding 10 units of Scots Highlanders for their impact capability. They are quite vulnerable to cavalry charges. The alternative is to bring even more terrible raw pike and shot. I figure I'll use these 26-point raw pike and shot short of muskets to try to zone out his cavalry, while everybody else concentrates on the infantry. That's at least the plan. Alright, deployment. Prepare to be blasted from the face of the earth, he says. Yeah, that's entirely possible. Entirely possible. Well, let's figure this out. I'll cut the recording and then deploy. Okay, a bit ridiculous, but here's how we're starting. But we're not going to stay this way. Basically, we're going to march straight forward after we send the Highland archers to occupy this forest. And then this raw pike and shot pretty much exists to prevent any flanking assault by cavalry. We have a reserve of Highlanders, and some in the front where there's ground they might be able to hide in. Awesome 4 is asking, where's your horse? Skulking in the woods like brigands? Gentlemen ride horses in the open countryside. Well, we have no gentlemen, skulking or otherwise. Yeah, this cavalry wing is going to be a problem, and even these couple of units could be very difficult once we're out of the forest. So first we'll swing out, seize the forest. Either he will advance first, or he will sit and wait, and then we will advance. So shooting out of the forest with 50% bow while disordered is going to be totally ineffectual. So we really do need to close into melee contact. Alright, I'm responding with a little bit of 18th century propaganda here, like you do. Highlanders are useless in a firefight, being 50% bow, but They should do fine defending Forest and Rough. Okay, and just keep this line moving. Maybe I should have sat back and avoided contact until everyone was situated, but where's the fun in that? Well, my traditional song was pretty gallant, and Awesome Fours is also gallant, but not quite in the same way. So there you go. And into musket shot. Pressure's on, we'll have to move forward shortly. Okay, well, let's keep stretching out our line. Now we need to decide, do we move forward? Or do we wait? Well, let's start by edging up here. Get the Highlanders ready to move shortly. And unfortunately, I think we will need to start pushing into charge range, despite the risk of cavalry. I'd rather wait. Can I afford to wait? Maybe. Perhaps not. They hold firm. Disruption. Can push into charge range. He'll cover, but that'll still mess up his line. Alright, get columns of Highlanders ready to push out. Get this raw piking shot to stretch and try to pin some of that cavalry. And next turn we can start charging. A bit reckless. Next turn. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to cover with a raw pike and shot, which will not be pretty. Well, let's see if we can't score a disruption. Nope. Fine. Then we charge the Highlanders. There's that disruption. Then good. We move here, turn here. We can block a charge on our disrupted unit. Good. Push. Keep trying to spread the line a bit that way. You might need to fill a gap. Okay. We'll try to... what? Could try to frag this unit, actually. Then go for the charge. Raw pike and shot forward against the cavalry. And Highlanders stay in the rough. Bring their bows to bear. Keep these two under cover until the pike and shot can move out. This unit, prepare to charge. More Highlanders into charge range. There will be problems with the cavalry, but we're just going to have to accept that. Okay, that's the overall situation. Next turn. We've got a bold, maybe too bold, Highland charge going on in the center here. Goodbye. Oh, they held firm. Surprising. Oh, it doesn't mean they can't disrupt in the melee, though. Hold. Oh, no. They're falling back out of bow shot. How irritating. Damn, I wanted that frag unit broken. There's that disrupt. Well, first off, try to break them. Okay, I was hoping for a disrupt on the horse, but not to be. And charge. They hold firm. Well, do I shoot first? Now let's just... Well, lock them in. Then let's fire. And fire. That should unlock our swordsman POA in the melee. Good. Now if we disrupt this unit, we might be able to charge successfully. So let's attempt it. It's not going to happen. It would be a waste of shot. Okay. Fire away and charge. Yeah. Can only hope that we'll rally in the melee. Try to lock in this horse. Try again. Charge. And bring up the Highland Warriors. This unit will just have to stay in reserve until we can get these cavalrymen out of here or locked in by our pike and shot. Now what? They hold firm. They are veterans after all. It's going to take time for any of this to really matter. Time that we might not be able to afford if a chain break happens in our raw troops. I don't want to turn and charge because then it would open up this disrupted unit to a cavalry charge, but standing and firing is risky as well. Okay, so that is the overall situation. Guess he wasn't pleased about all my Highlanders pouring out of the forest. How many more do I have? No more, that's all. That's all. Got a break, what does it do for us? Zip past the cavalry and inflict a disruption, I'll take it. Ugh, we could just cave in the center though. They don't do the greatest at cohesion checks. I'm gonna get flanked here, that's too bad. And that could have been worse. Oh, that was worse. Oof, veterans. Okay. That was the bad thing that I was afraid of. We were up 8 and now we are up 1, which really isn't up at all. Tough bastards. Does it panic them? Not yet. Of course, it could be something else when they get charged. Damn. Yeah, that whole center is going. Impact. We held it, which is good. But the melee is still bad because we don't get swordsmen POA because they have steady melee pistols, which cancels out swordsmen. Let's go for a break, see if we disrupt. No? No. Get a frag there. Oh, delicious. We're doing that. Absolutely doing that. Go for another impact charge. Perfect. Let's start harassing this cavalry. And more Highlanders to the charge next turn. More. Let's throw in an additional unit of pike and shot here. And these veterans are going to have to... I am concerned to turn this way, because then if we break here, they can pursue into our flanks. I will... I don't like any of my options. Turn that there, that there. Lock in this cavalry. We'll grind them down with the musketry. Hopefully, we might not end up having any time. Let's push past. And this unit's just going to have to... Well, here, why not? This unit's going to have to move towards the center. Plug that gap. And you can, you know what? Also shuffle around. Why not? Next turn. What does that do for us? Huh. See where those pursuit charges go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oof. Nice. Well, okay, it couldn't last, but... This traffic jam here is really unfortunate. It's gonna flank us and finish us here. Possibly roll these veterans too. Oh, good. Break. And a disruption. Break of our own. Damn, our Highlanders are going to get ridden down. Okay. Start working our way around slowly. Don't know what to do here. There's no good way to reinforce this situation. So I think we just try to brute force it. Stay there. Okay. They hold firm. And we're jammed up here, so spread out. And I suppose just pile in. That break is going to be bad. So we'll need to cover the gap, but I don't want to be in cohesion check range, so hopefully that doesn't lead to a bad thing. Gonna get rolled here most likely. At least we scored a disruption out of it. Complete mess. Looking pretty okay on both wings, but the center is a disaster. Austin Ford says that he likes this Royalist army. The Highlanders had a fun aspect that is missing from most English Civil War armies. Yeah, I agree. It's really interesting. Although there are other armies in the English Civil Wars that have unique lists. The Cornish Royalist list comes to mind. Do we break? No, we fall back, which is kind of good. Huh. And the roll up on the remainder of our center. Question being, does it matter if our center breaks open at this point? Good. Oh. Alright, veterans, now's your time to shine. Disrupted, yes, but do they frag? Oh. Never mind. Not your time to shine. Very even, 25 to 27. There's a break. And the expected break on the center. That's what I get for maxing out the Highlanders. Really, I should have got more pike and shot units, but these guys are too enjoyable not to bring along. Good. Continue this pursuit. And charge. Good. You're both out of control. Push towards these guns. To make it towards this rough ground for cover. See if we can draw some fire. No. Well, do this anyway. We'll take a volley exchange. Okay. Damn, we won't save this frag unit then. Charge in. Set up the flank. Slowly work your way around. Fire. Probably should get out of cohesion check range here and get ready to try to move in again once we break. Very confused. Next turn. Held firm, good. Ooh. That's ugly. Although, that's still pretty damned ugly. No major shifts this turn. It's pretty bad. Definitely over-invested in the Highlanders, but I couldn't help myself. They're too fun. Run off in pursuit of this frag unit. Huh. Charge. Good. And do we dare? Maybe not. Keep your distance. Push into the rough. What do we got? Oh, fire for one thing. And get that flank off. I'm probably going to get flanked again in the center. I don't know if I can do anything about it. Get into impact charge range here. That's everyone. Very confusing. Awesome 4 says he needs God to be a good Protestant as a miracle is required. Yes, we do have a lot of crypto-Catholics in our ranks, what can I say? That's kind of bad, though. Oh yeah, we pursued into a very... Oh, they're fragged. They can't charge us. Interesting. It's not a huge deal. Okay, well, let's fire on these veterans and shoot up this horse a bit. It's raw 50% muskets, doesn't do much, but over time it does enough. Okay, then what? Probably charge rather than get shot at. Let's charge in a way to better cover our flank. Yeah. Okay, then what? Pike and shot. Pike and shot. How is this? We might auto break soon, but that's alright. Good. And lose some arrows. Lock this unit in. We go for a break here. And frag the horse, that's good. Might save this unit. Still down 67 POA as we're fragged. Our pikes don't come into play, but both units fragged should be fine. Then let's get ready for a Highland charge. Well, kind of weird, but I guess we're surrounding the remainder. Great game, well played. It was a great game. We're up by exactly 25%. Oh, interesting. Do we follow up? No, not quite. Yeah, Awesome 4 did a great job holding its cavalry in reserve until my Highlanders were in the open and exposed to a charge, and pretty much punched through my center by doing so. However, the huge numbers I had on this wing and the pretty substantial numbers of raw pike and shot in this wing allowed me to start enveloping from both sides. So 32% casualties is not what I would call a clean win. But even had it gone on, I don't think there's any path to victory left for Parliamentarian given the whole surrounded situation. The mirror match is ongoing in a very close bloodbath, so a great game to awesome for, as he says. Until next time.